Upper St. Clair High School's gym. The game this afternoon features the Royals of Vincentian High School and our Lady Panthers of Upper St. Clair. Now announcing the starting lineup for the Vincentian Lady Royals. At center, a 6'11" sophomore, Gabby Balmacer. 6'1", sorry about that, guys. I can't even read my own writing on that. At forward, a 5'7" junior, number 3, Bailey Silver. At forward, a 5'11" sophomore, number 32, Katura Factor. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 31, Joella Spicer. And at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 30, Lindsay Prinion. The Vincentian Lady Royals are coached by Ron Moncrief, who is assisted by Corey Evans, John Power, and Ashley Mills. And now, the starting lineup for your Lady Panthers of Upper St. Clair. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 14, Maggie Betchard. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 5, Haley Lohman. At forward, a 5'11" sophomore, number 44, Corey Bishop. At guard, a 5'7" junior, number 23, Grace Highland. And at forward, a 6'3" senior, number 21, Emily Muller. The Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers are coached by Ernie Cooks, who is assisted by Mike Warner, Jim Cooks, Gary Esselina, and Greg Wagner. Will everyone please rise now for the playing of our national anthem?
Well, good evening, everybody. We're glad you're back with us. My name is Kevin McGahey. I'll be assisted by videographer Gary Berner all afternoon, and this is Upper St. Clair girls basketball being brought to you on Monday, December 29th, 2008. It's a non-section contest tonight where the Upper St. Clair Panthers are hosting the Lady Royals of Vincentian Academy. We'll get the starting lineups for you straight, but if you've seen the other broadcasts so far this season, you know who the Panther starters are. They are number 5, Haley Lohman, starting guard. Number 14 is Maggie Betchert. Number 23 is Grace Highland. Number 44, Tori Bishop. And the senior, the starting center, number 21, Emily Muller. Opening tip is underway. Emily Muller controls it for the Panthers. Maggie Betchert brings it down. Haley Lohman in the backcourt. The Vincentian Lady Royals come in here from Class A, Section 1, with a pretty good 6-2 record, 3-0 in section so far, and a personal foul gets underway. That's number 23. That's Gabby Baldassar for the Vincentian Lady Royals. That's her first team foul. Only 7 seconds gone in the game, and Emily Muller gets a shot at 2 free throws, drains the first one, and the Panthers draw first blood by virtue of the free throw, and Emily will get one more. Drains that one through with a swish, and it's a 2-0 early Upper St. Clair lead. Vincentian with a 6-2 record, 3-0 in their section. Panthers in it with a 5-3 overall record so far, and 3-1 in Quad A Section 4. So this is a bit of a break for the Panthers, and a much, of course, Vincentian is a smaller school, but they have a very good record against schools their own size. Haley Lohman now coming away with that ball for the Panthers. Right side, Grace Highland looking for some help at a man-to-man defense by Vincentian Academy. Down on the right side, Emily Muller from 10 feet finds Troy Bishop down low, up for the layup, off the rim, no good, gets her own rebound, off the glass, no good, and coming down with it is number 32 for Vincentian. That is Katora Vactor, and she makes that bucket. First 2 points for Vincentian. It's a 2-2 game early here in the first period. Barely a minute gone. Emily Muller with a little turnaround in the lane. No good. Almost. Tori Bishop comes back with a rebound, and there will be another personal foul on Gabby Baldus. That's 2 early fouls on Gabby. 2 team fouls, and they both belong to Gabby Baldessar. Now Tori Bishop will go to the line, shooting 2. She's a sophomore forward, 5'11". Unusual form, but it works just fine. Tori Bishop, and so far the Panthers 3 for 3 from the line. Substitution for Vincentian. That brings number 21, Erin Masterson, on the floor. Panthers 4 of 4 early on from the free throw line. Haven't been able to penetrate that Vincentian defense for a 2-point bucket yet, but I'm sure that'll come. Number 31, that is Joellen Spicer, pardon me. Number 30 is Lindsay Premian. Little turnaround in the lane, and good. That is Erin Masterson, who just came on the floor for Vincentian, and it's 4-4. Away at the Troy Bishop, and off the rim, no good. She travels. No foul call. The traveling violation sends the ball right back to Vincentian with 5:35 remaining first quarter. We're all tied up at 4. Joellen Spicer just easing the ball across the timeline into the Panther defense. Long 2-point attempt off the backboard, no good. Off of Vincentian, handed out of bounds. Belongs to the Panthers, Maggie Betchert. The sophomore guard brings the ball in under the Panthers basket. That's Haley Lohman against the full court pressure put on by Vincentian. Handled nicely by the Panthers. There's Maggie Betchert out long. Haley Lohman left side. Haley Lohman in the backcourt, seeing what the defense is doing. Looks like they may have shifted into a bit of a zone here. Emily Muller in the lane from 10 feet and drains it through. Nice cut by Emily Muller. Nice finish, and it's a 6-4 Panther lead. 4 points already on the night for Emily Muller. 5:45 to go. First quarter. A little underneath, and that one is in. That is by Erin Masterson again. Into the game as a substitute and leads all Vincentian scorers so far with 4, and we're all tied up at 6. Off Tori Bishop's hand and out of bounds. Good thought by Grace Highland, trying to get the ball down low to Tori Bishop. Looks like that's what the Panthers are going to try to do. Let's force that ball down low, but it did not work off Tori Bishop's hand, and Vincentian Academy comes away with it. Joellen Spencer, number 31. Lindsay Premian, her backcourt mate. Looks like a 1-3-1 zone now by Ernie Kuntz's charges here. Long 2-point shot just inside the free throw line, or the 3-point line rather. No good. Maggie Betchert coming away with a long rebound, heading down the floor, looking for help, finds it in Tori Bishop. Grace Highland from a long 3-point shot, and just off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Erin Masterson again, all over the floor. It looks like a couple of feet got tangled up. That my guess is Grace Highland will be called for that. Steed number 23, that is Grace Highland. She's the junior guard. She gets called for her first personal foul, and that's the first team foul. Vincentian still with the ball. 4:50 to go, first quarter. Panthers stretching that zone a little bit, bothering the guards, making them take up some valuable time, looking for help. Long 3-point attempt, and no good. Maggie Betchert coming away with that rebound, having boxed out Katora Vactor, number 32 rather. There's Troy Bishop, makes the turn at the free throw line, finds Emily Muller underneath, up for a little layup off the glass. Emily Muller And the Panthers finding her low, 6 points for Emily, and it's an 8-6 Panther lead. 4:20 left now, first quarter. Panthers over Vincentian Academy from the North Hills of Pittsburgh. There is Erin Masterson again, finding herself wide open for her 6th point. We're all tied up at 8, halfway through the first quarter now. 4 minutes gone, 4 to go. Tori Bishop at the free throw line, looking for some help, but no cutters. Panthers now settling the ball out front, looking for an opening. There's Grace Highland finding Tori Bishop on the cut, off the rim, no good, and Emily Muller comes back up with it, just a soft one. Off the rim, no good, comes down, rebounded by Bailey Silbert, number 3. 3-point shot attempted and drained by number 30, Lindsay Premian. And the Vincentian Lady Royals have an 11-8 lead, and with 3:20 to go, first quarter. Emily Muller had it, lost it, had it again, lost it again. And Joellen Spicer comes away with it with the right hand to the hoop. Knocked away by Haley Lohman, substitute now for the Lady Royals. This is number 35, Mallory Silbert. And Joellen Spicer, starting guard, takes a break under the basket now. Non-shooting foul. Stolen away by Maggie Betcher, just got the way. Haley Lohman off to the races now for the layup up off the glass and in. Haley Lohman coast to coast for her first 2, and it's an 11-10 Vincentian Academy lead. 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Emily Mullen jumping out on the defense. Tori Bishop poked away, grabs the ball right back, and Maggie Betchert again shoves it up to the timeline where Haley Lohman picks it up and looks now over the defense. There's Emily Muller flashing to the free throw line again. Grace Highland with a head fake and right down the lane. Referee seems it's a 2-shot foul. Let's see who it's on. Number 21. That again is Erin. Oh, that's the first time. Sorry, Erin Masterson with her first personal foul. 3 team fouls now for the Lady Royals, and Grace Highland at the line shooting 2. Drains the first one, and the Panthers are 5 of 5 from the line so far tonight. Substitution, this brings number 22, Taylor Gensler on the floor. Tori Bishop, number 44, will take a seat on the bench. Taylor Gensler, a 5'10 sophomore, and the Panthers 6 for 6 from the line. That's a harbinger of good things to come. You make your layups, you make your free throws, and play some defense, and generally you win games. Erin Masterson blocked by Taylor Gensler, right up back and in. And Erin Masterson, a force here tonight with 8 points of all of her own, 8 out of the 13 point. Taylor Gensler down the right, flashing on the right side. Didn't quite get control of the ball, took an extra step. Sort of dragged that back foot. So that traveling violation sends it right back to Vincentian. We're right now with a 13-12 lead, 2:15 to go, first quarter. Across the timeline, Panthers playing this 1-3-1 zone defense. Maggie Betcher just ripping that one out of thin air. That was an air ball. And there's Haley Lohman from the left side, this time up and off the rim, no good, but foul looks like probably by 35. Let's just check the signal now. 35, yes, that's Mallory Silbert. That's her first 4 team fouls now for Vincentian. And right, the Panthers right back to the line, shooting 2. Haley Lohman this time, already in the books with 2 points. Rattles that one home. 7 for 7 for the free throw line so far for the Panthers. Substitution. This brings Joellen Spicer back on the floor, and number 3 is Bailey Silbert starting forward. She will take a break. Haley Lohman at the line with her second. And that one's down. 8 consecutive free throws for the Panthers, only 3 buckets, and it's a 14-13 Panther lead. Just under 2 minutes left, first quarter. Katoravac with the left hand, and then blocked by Emily Muller, gathers it right back in. That's a good lesson for you watching tonight. You don't have to wallop the thing out of bounds. Make the block, gather it back in, and your team is going to go on offense. Yeah, 3-second violation. Emily Muller got caught standing in the lane. Taylor Gensler, she thought Taylor was going to throw the ball out, or to her, didn't. At the violation, sends the ball right back to Vincentian. Lady Royals trail by 1. It's a 14-13 Panther lead. 1:30 left, first quarter. Long pass down low. Maggie Betchert, quick on the draw, gets the hold of that one, but gives it right back, gets it right back to Haley Lohman. Well, it's kind of sloppy right now. But it had been working out for the Panthers. Looks like Taylor Gensler, though. Nope, Haley Lohman called for the habeas corpus foul. That's her first, only the second Panther team foul. Lady Royals with the ball and a minute and 20 to do something with it. Just across the timeline. That's Joellen Spicer. She gets the ball right back. Into the 1-3-1. I'm sure the Panthers want to trap this thing from the down the baseline to about 22 feet, and that is rattles off the rim, no good. Emily Muller looks like she got hammered underneath. Panthers come away with the ball. Haley Lohman to the hoop, up and no good. But that will be another Vincentian personal foul. Let's see who that one is on. 31, that is on Joellen Spicer, her first. 5 team fouls, though, for Vincentian. That will not do them much good later on, and the Panthers having a great day from the free throw line. Haley Lohman gets 2 more. Already 2 for 2 from the line. Misses her first. She gets 1 more. Drains that one through, and the Panthers 9 of 10 from the free throw line so far in this first quarter, and a 15-13 lead. Mallory Silbert left side finds Katora Vector with left hand and in. That one's going to count. Panther personal foul is on Emily Muller, the senior center. That's her first, 3rd Panther team foul. And Katora Vector at the line shooting 1. Off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound back, though, and takes a happy step with the ball. 1 extra step means that's a violation. Sends the ball right back to the Panthers with 41 seconds left first quarter. Grace Holland brings it into Maggie Betchert. Up the side to Emily Muller. That's one way to beat this zone. The press, it's on the end line off of Vincentian hand. It's a full court zone press put on by Vincentian. That's what they want to do, is trap in the corners. Emily Muller finds Maggie Betchert down low, across the lane. Haley Lohman back out to Grace Highland. The Panthers will probably use this 3-point attempt by Haley Lohman, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Erin Masterson of Vincentian. And up they come, 16 seconds to go in the quarter. That one sails out of bounds into the scorer's table. Panthers now get it right back off that turnover with 12 seconds left and a 15-15 tied up score here in quarter number 1. Haley Lohman across the timeline, finds Grace Highland. Taylor Gensler poked away by Erin Masterson again. She's been all over the doggone floor. Katora Vector was up into the Emily Muller block. No foul called, no bucket, no nothing, and we are deadlocked here at the end of the first quarter at 15 all. In what has proved to be pretty entertaining first quarter, dominated by turnovers, excellent free throw shooting by the Upper St. Clair Panthers, and Erin Masterson with 4 2-point buckets to lead all scorers with 8 points. Number 32, Katora Vector for the Lady Royals in with 4. That's on 2 2-point buckets, and 1 3-pointer by number 30. That's Lindsay Premian. Vincentian in a little bit of foul situation here. Number 23, who started the game, Gabby Baldazar. We haven't seen her since. She has 2 personal fouls. Number 31, Joellen Spencer, has 1. Number 35, Mallory Silbert, 1. And Erin Masterson, who we just got through talking about, also has 1. For the Panthers, Emily Muller leads all scorers with 6 points, 2 buckets, and 2 for 2 from the line. Haley Lohman with 5. She's got 1 bucket and 3 for 4 from the line. Grace Highland with 2 free throws, and Tori Bishop with 2 free throws. That all adds up to 15. And no serious foul trouble at all for the Panthers. 1 each for Haley Lohman, number 5, Emily Muller, number 21, and Grace Highland, number 25. Possession error belongs to the Vincentian Lady Royals, and they bring the ball in to start quarter number 2. Erin Masterson stays in the game. Gabby Baldazar is not in. 3-point attempt and down. That is by Lindsay Premian again. She had one in the first quarter, has one here. And a pushing foul call. That'll be in Haley Lohman's back. Looks like that'll be on number 30. That's Lindsay Premian. That's no foul trouble for Lindsay, but that is 6 personals now for Vincentian with 7:40 to go in the first half. That means any fouls from here on. Panthers are going to be shooting free throws, and they've had a great night doing that. Errant throw by Taylor Gensler, picked up by Vincentian. With a 3-point lead at 18-15, the Lady Royals have that ball right back. Long 2-point attempt that time, no good, off the air ball actually. Off the hands of Lindsay Premium, number 30, and out of bounds. Panthers get the ball. Taylor Gensler brings it in. The full court pressure still on by the Lady Royals. Taylor Gensler needing to get rid of this thing. Grace Highland now in some pretty good trouble. They got 10 seconds to get across and barely do it. Haley Lohman brings it across. Gets the ball right back. Taylor Gensler underneath with the left hand up and off the rim, no good. Substitution for the Panthers. Morgan Malinik on the floor. Emily Muller, sort of an ill-advised pass, threw it away, and that will be, well, probably a pretty decent foul by Haley Lohman. That'll be Haley's fourth team foul rather, for the Panthers, and that prevented a breakaway layup. Haley will take a spot on the bench. This brings Maggie Betchard back on the floor. Number 50 is Morgan Malinik. I didn't get that substitution before. She's a junior 5'8" forward. First time we've seen her on the floor tonight. Panthers with a 2-3 zone. Nice defense by Taylor Gensler off the knee, or off the leg rather, of Joellen Spicer, Vincentian, and out of bounds. Taylor Spencer getting a hand on that ball and keeping Joellen Spicer from getting to the hoop. Panthers need, there we go. Panthers do handle the press that time. Maggie Betchard in the forecourt. Taylor Gensler from about 10 feet on the baseline. Doesn't shoot, looking for help. Finds Maggie Betchard from behind three, puts it up and off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Joellen Spicer for the Vincentian Lady Royals. Long 3-point attempt that time by Lindsay Premium does not drop. First one she's missed. Morgan Malinik now into the forecourt for the Panthers. Finds Grace Highland. Knocked away by Lindsay Premium again. She heads to the bucket, into the Emily Muller block and in. Nice coast-to-coast trip by Vincentian that time, and with a 5-point deficit, Coach Ernie Kuntz takes a full timeout. Panthers haven't given them the ball away here the last couple of times down the floor, not even really giving themselves a shot, a shot at the bucket. They are scoreless here in the second quarter so far, where Vincentian has a 3- and a 2-point bucket, both by number 30, Lindsay Premium. To sort of take command of the game right now, Panthers are going to bring this ball inbounds. Let's see what Coach Kuntz has got lined up. I mean, you would think a quad A rated team like the Panthers would have an advantage over single A Vincentian, but so far the Lady Royals look, they're making very few errors, getting the baskets they need, especially with Erin Masterson, who hasn't scored yet in the second quarter, but she was a dominating force in quarter number 1, having scored all 8 of her points. And here with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left, the Vincentian Lady Royals with a 20-15 lead. Panthers with that ball, fighting against that full court pressure. Indecision by Taylor Gensler causes her to walk with that ball. Yet another Panther turnover sends it right back to Vincentian. Another substitution set to come in. Ernie Kuntz usually doesn't go very deep with his team, but it looks like Susan McLean will have a shot at some playing time here in just a minute. That's Joellen Spicer. Let's Katora Vector up and good. Another 3-pointer. Shooting has been stupendous for the Lady Royals. They now have an 8-point lead, and there's another turnover. Grace Highland gave it up that time. Emily Muller ripping that ball down in the rebound, and Panthers get another shot at it. But it was another Panther turnover. Morgan Malinik now. Taylor Gensler from 2. The 2-point bucket for Taylor Gensler. She had her foot on the line, and Taylor Gensler is in the book, and that's the first points for the Panthers in the second quarter. It's a 23-17 Vincentian lead with 5:12 to go. Taylor Gensler with a steal this time. Can she go the whole way? Puts the ball up, stolen, and off of Vincentian leg and out of bounds. And this will give number 13, Susan McLean, a chance to get on the floor. She's the junior, 5'8" guard. Taylor Gensler, both those girls have older sisters who went to Division I schools last year. Had a tremendous senior season here with Panthers going to the Final Four for the PIAA state championship. Lost in the semis. Maggie Betcher with a long three-point attempt. Rattles off the rim, no good. Rebounded by, there's Katora Vactor again, number 32. Cross court, that's Lindsay Premian again. Little hand check foul. Let's see who that is on. 13, that is on Susan McLean. That's her first. 5 team fouls now for the Panthers with 4:53 left in the first half. 2-3 zone on the inbounds by the Panthers. Quick catch and shoot, no good. Emily Muller, though, with a big rebound. Maggie Betchert already at half court, not giving the Lady Royals enough time to set up that full court pressure. Off the rim, no good by Susan McLean. Katora Vactor going coast to coast with a right hand crossover dribble with the left hand up and in. She dribbled with the right all the way down and put that shot up with the left and in. That lead is back to 8 for Vincentian. Emily Muller getting by that press. Maggie Betchert took her eye off the ball. Well, Grace Highland found her on the cross-court pass, but she took her eye off it, and it rolled right off her foot and out of bounds. Roll right back to the Lady Royals. Switching defense, Panthers have gone man-to-man now. Well, Grace Highland with a good thought, but she came around the side. It was called for the personal foul. That's her second. That's her second. 16 fouls now. And from here on for the rest of the half, both teams will be in a shooting bonus. It'll be a 1-on-1 bonus for both teams next personal foul. Man-to-man defense now put on by the Panthers. They've been playing a zone all the way through. See if it helps. Poked away by Emily Muller. Taylor Gensler trapped in a corner, off Taylor's hand or leg and out of bounds. Ball stays with the Vincentian Lady Royals. 4:02 remaining in the first half. Long three-point attempt, right off the backboard end rim, no good by Joellen Spicer. Rebounded, well, out of bounds off of Vincentian hand to the Panthers. Taylor Gensel will be bringing the ball in against the full court zone pressure again. The sort of the 1-2-2 full court zone. Panthers taking their jolly time beating it, but they do. Susan McLean comes up with the ball. Maggie Betchert in the corner, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded yet again by Joellen Spicer. Lack of turnovers and good rebounding by Vincentian has gotten them this lead. Another three-pointer by Katora Vactor from the left side, and that lead is now 11 points for the Vincentian Lady Royals. Panthers having a tough time scoring here. They only have one bucket in the entire quarter, that one by Taylor Gensler a little while ago. We were tied at 15 to start the second quarter. Morgan Malinik with a little turnaround, and then Emily Muller found her down low. Morgan Malinik's first two of the game. The lead is 9. Vincentian with the ball, 3:07 left first half. Blocked by Taylor Gensler into the hands of Emily Muller. No foul apparently. Nicely done by Taylor Gensler, finding now Maggie Betchert. There's Emily Muller from 16 off the rim. No good, twice off the rim. Rebounded by Bailey Silbert of the Vincentian Lady Royals. Still with that 9-point lead, 28-19 Vincentian. Floor foul, who will be called on. That'll be on Maggie Betchert, number 14. That's her first, but it's the 7th Panther team foul. And now the Vincentian Lady Royals go to the free throw line to see how well they can shoot. Panthers having a great shooting day from the line so far. Haven't gotten there in a while. But this is Katora Vactor, who's already has 12 points, so she's got a chance for 2 more. It's a 1-and-1. Makes the first one. 13 points now for Katora Vactor. And she gets one more, 29-19, 10-point Lady Royals lead. Makes the second. 2:28 left, first half. Panthers getting the ball up across the timeline. Tori Bishop is back in. Maggie Betchert, the ball poked away by Joellen Spicer. She'll be called for that personal foul. The Panthers get the chance to see if they can pile on a couple of points. That's Joellen Spicer's second. Substitution, Katora Vactor goes out, number 32, and Aaron Masterson goes in, who had a fabulous first quarter. Hasn't done much here in quarter number 2. Maggie Betchert drains the first one. Her first free throw on the night, and it is good. She gets one more. Off the rim, no good, and out of bounds. Off Emily Muller's hands and out of bounds. Panthers 10 of 12 from the free throw line. It's a 10-point lead now for Vincentian, 30-20. 2:19 to go, first half. Long three-pointer from the baseline again. Rattles off the rim, no good. Tori Bishop with a rebound and crowded around by 3 Lady Royals. That one's on number 5, Bridget Melvin. I missed that substitution a minute ago. That's her first. 8 team fouls now for Vincentian. That means free throws for the Panthers. 1-1 for Tori Bishop. She's already 2 for 2 from the line, or in the first quarter. Off the backboard, and then we'll take them any way we can get them. But that one is good. Second one up and a little shorter, but drains it straight through. 4 points for the night for Tori Bishop on 4 for 4 free throw shooting. Panthers back within 8. It's a 30-22 Lady Royals lead. Double dribble called on Bailey Silbert as she was coming across the lane, pulled up at the free throw line, just beyond it rather, and she double dribbled that ball. Katora Vactor, number 32, back on the floor for Vincentian. Bridget Melvin takes a spot on the bench. Tori Bishop looking for some help to beat that press, finds it with Susan McLean on the right side. Foul is on number 32, Katora Vactor, her first. 30-second timeout called by Vincentian. I'm sure Coach Ron Moncrief wants to calm down his troops and not let this thing get away. They got a pretty comfortable lead right now. They should be playing exactly like they've been playing. Panthers on a roll here, but now being able to shoot some free throws. Panthers having a terrific 3 free throw shooting night. 12 of 14 already in the first half from the floor for the Panthers. But what that means is not too many buckets. They've only got 5 2-point baskets. Everything is coming on free throws. The Panthers are forcing the ball down the lane, which is where all these free throws are coming from. But not making the 2-pointers, making plenty of the 1-pointers. And let's see, Susan McLean steps up to the line. She's number 13. Susan McLean is a junior guard, 5'8" junior guard. She will step up for 2. Drains that one through. 13 of 15 for the Panthers. Thing is, most of the Panthers are getting 2 shots when they step to the line, not just missing the one. And there it is again. And the free throw shooting, keeping the Panthers in this game. They're 6 points back. It's a 30-24 Vincentian lead. 1:45 to go, first half. Susan McLean with the defense. Emily Muller kicking that ball out of bounds, making sure it doesn't get low. That sends the ball to, Vincentian gets to keep it rather. Back in the floor is Mallory Silbert, number 35, and Lindsay Primion. Takes a break. Katora Vactor with the inbounds. Way out front, Maggie Betchert knocks it away. Does gather it back in. Panthers on the left side. Susan McLean looking for help, gets back to Maggie Betchert. Yep. Sure enough, reaching foul. That's Katora Vactor. Now it's a 2-shot foul. That's 10 personals for the Lady Royals. And Emily Muller goes to the line, shooting 2, not just 1-on-1, but 2. And she's already 2 for 2 from the line in the first quarter. First one drains, hits a lot of iron, but it works. Substitution for the Lady Royals. That's Bridget Melvin, number 5, back on the floor. Emily Muller will shoot her second. That's rattles on the rim and out, no good. Rebounded by Bridget Melvin. 5-point deficit for the Panthers. Royals lead 30-25, minute 20 to go, first half. From the right side, that's Mallory Silbert. Looking for Aaron Masterson down low, but Emily Muller reaching over the top. That's Emily Muller's second personal. 8 team fouls for the Panthers. That means Aaron Masterson gets to shoot 1-on-1. Morgan Molinik back on the floor, and Emily Muller, with a minute 12 left in the first half, will take her first spot on the bench tonight. And Masterson, no free throw attempts so far. First one is up and off the rim, no good. Morgan Munich with a rebound, knocked away, and possession arrow should go to the Panthers, with a chance to bring this within 3 now. Panthers clawing their way back. They had cold shooting first part of the second quarter, but have come back by virtue of free throws and a couple of timely shots down low. Forced the ball into Tori Bishop, and sure enough, it draws another personal. This one on Mallory Silbert, so she's got 4 players with 2 personal fouls each for Vincentian. Tori Bishop shooting 2. First one up and off the back of the rim, no good. Her first miss tonight after 4 makes, and she gets a chance at 1. Exactly a minute to go, first half. Second one rattles off the rim, no good. Erin Masterson with the rebound. See if the Panthers get this ball back. Almost did it that time. And the turnover, dribbled on the line. That was Mallory Silber dribbling the ball on the line, rather. Lindsey Premian, number 30, comes back in. And that sends Bailey Silbert. A lot of sisters on this team. Panthers with 46 seconds to get 1 or maybe 2 buckets. Let's see if they can get a good one right here. There's Tori Bishop against the Erin Masterson defense. Gets it to Taylor Genser. Morgan Malinik now. Good ball work. Maybe the Lady Royals getting a little gun shy. Tori Bishop from the free throw line, no good. Taylor Genser, though, gets the rebound, puts it right back up, no good. Mallory Silber comes away with 22 seconds to go first half. Panthers had a pretty good chance there to come within 1 with the free throws and that offensive surge, but to come away pointless. And so still a 30-25 5-point Vincentian lead. 7 seconds to go now, 6 in the first half. Erin Masterson up and in. And then just before the end of the half, Erin Masterson puts one up for her 10th point of the evening, and the Vincentian Lady Royals outscore the Panthers by 7 in the second quarter. It's 32-25. We'll take a quick halftime break and be right back. Stay with us for half number 2, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. That break was only a couple of milliseconds for you. It was about 7 minutes for Gary Berner and myself. I'm Kevin McGahee. Gary Berner is my videographer tonight. We're at halftime of the Upper St. Clair girls basketball game, hosting the Lady Royals of Vincentian Academy from Class A Section 1. And right now, the Vincentian Lady Royals enjoy a 32-27 halftime lead. Here's a quick scoring summary for the Lady Royals. Only 3 scorers for them. That would be number 32, Katora Vactor, leading all scorers with 14 points. Number 21, Erin Masterson, the backup center, but she's had a great game so far, in with 10. And Lindsey Premian, number 30, has 2 3-pointers and 1 2-point bucket for 8. That all adds up to 32, and they are in some pretty decent foul trouble. 4 players with 2 personal fouls. That's number 23, Gabby Baldessar, who we haven't seen since early in the first quarter. Joellen Spicer, number 31, with 2. Number 32 is Katora Vactor. She has 2. Mallory Silbert, also with 2. She's number 35. Lindsey Premian, number 30. Erin Masterson, number 21. And Bridget Melvin, number 5, all with 1. For the Panthers, the scoring is a lot more balanced, a lot more people in the scorebook. 8 scorers for the Panthers. Emily Muller, the senior center, number 21, leading all Panther scorers with 7. Haley Lohman, the junior guard, in with 5. Tori Bishop, number 44, she's got 4. 2 points each for Morgan Malinik, number 50. Grace Highland, number 2. Taylor Genser, number 2. And number 22. And Susan McLean, number 13. Maggie Betchard, 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 1. Panthers having an excellent night from the free throw line. 15 of 19 from the line. We are underway with half number 2. Vincentian Academy with the ball, moving now right to left. On your video screen, a long 3-point attempt, and that is down and good. This has been the Panthers' nemesis. Vincentian has had a terrific shooting night. That's the 3rd 3-pointer by Lindsey Premian. That lead is back to 10 now for the Lady Royals. Let's see what Ernie Kuntz has in store. Tori Bishop down low, up and in. Emily Muller on the assist. Tori Bishop, her first bucket of the night, but it's 6 points total for Tori. 7:25 now. Just 35 seconds gone, second half. Ball booted out of there. Haley Lohman picks it up. It's off to the races with the layup up and off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Gabby Baldessar, who we haven't seen since the first quarter when she got too early fouled. That should have been off Blue. Yes, indeed. Emily Muller tipped it. It was off the hands of Lindsey Premian. That ball belongs to the Panthers, needing another bucket right now to bring this back to within 6. That's a lead they haven't been that close in a little while. Here's 1 minute gone, second half. Haley Lohman across the timeline. There's Tori Bishop down low. There's Grace Highland. She should be able to hit the basket. There's Haley Lohman into the big defense. Rebounded by Katora Vactor, number 32. She's coming down. Oh, she could carry that ball. No call there. That one came up way high on her. Little drive and under over. That's the Lindsey Premian. Again, 5 points this quarter already, 13 total on the night. Maggie Betchert. Tori Bishop found her a little bit too far under the bucket. Maggie Betchert not a real good chance, and it's a 10-point Vincentian lead, 37-27. Katora Vactor way out front this time, now with the left hand dribbling down the lane. Against the Emily Muller defense, and with the left hand up and off the rim, good. 16 points for Katora Vactor, and now the lead is 12, largest of the night for Vincentian Academy, still with that sort of soft full court pressure. Maggie Betchert now on the left side. Panthers have just had a poor shooting night, and they've been out rebounded by Vincentian, and there's a block on Tori Bishop underneath. Bailey Silbert, number 3, comes away with the ball, and Vincentian gets another offensive strike. 5:50 to go, third quarter. Another three-point attempt by Lindsey Premian off the rim, no good. Emily Muller comes down with it. Maggie Betchert zipping it across the timeline and toward the hoop, up and off the rim, no good, but another personal foul called on Vincentian. They had foul trouble in the first half. It's on Joellen Spicer, number 31. That's her third, first team foul this half. And Maggie Betchert at the line, shooting 2. Drains the first one. That's 2 for 3 in the night for Maggie. Her second point. She gets one more. Drains that one. Free throws keeping the Panthers close here. That's something like 17 of 21 from the line for the Panthers. Excellent free throw shooting. But they've had a few too many turnovers, and the good shooting by Vincentian. 3-second violation. Wasn't sure who that was on for Vincentian. That turnover sends the ball to the Panthers, heading the other way now. The Panthers are within 10. It's 39-29. 5:20 to go, third quarter. Tori Bishop finding Haley Lohman, beating the press that way. A 10-foot baseline jumper for Emily Muller off the rim, no good. Tori Bishop back up with it, off the rim, no good. Dragged out of there by Gabby Baldessar, 23. She's 6'1" senior center for Vincentian. Emily Muller with the defense that time. Tori Bishop drags the rebound out of there. Grace Highland was looking for Haley Lohman, but she went to a right pass, came just behind her. And that was to give Vincentian the ball right back. Katora Vactor with the left hand. No good, but dragged out of there by Gabby Baldessar. Haley Lohman knocked that away. Now Maggie Betchert, Tori Bishop at the free throw line chooses not to take the shot. Maggie Betchert for 3, off the rim, no good, and falls into Vincentian's hands. Rebounding has been squarely in Vincentian's favor. Katora Vactor gets an offensive rebound, puts it right back up, and that's going to be Haley Lohman. That's her third personal first team foul this half. But Katora Vactor now goes to the line, shooting 2 for Vincentian. 2 for 2 from the line already tonight. Make it 3 for 3. 17 points for Katora Vactor. Make it 18. Excellent shooting night for Vincentian has kept them ahead in this game. 18 for Katora Vactor now. Panthers have not shot well, and that 12-point deficit is where most of that comes from. Turnovers and poor shooting. Cross-court pass, Maggie Betchert for 3. Short off the rim, no good. And the rebound once again in the hands of Vincentian. Let's see. Tori Bishop comes down with that ball, and the personal is on Bailey Silbert. That's her first, second team foul. Floor foul. Baseline now, Grace Highland finally drains one. Finally a three-pointer for the Panthers, and it comes in the hands, from the hands of Grace Highland at least. That's a 9-point Panther deficit, 41-32. Knocked away by Maggie Betcher, picked up by Emily Muller. Panthers have a chance to bring this back within 7. Tori Bishop up off the rim, no good, and that's Katora Vactor again, dragging the ball away with the left hand. Right down the court, it comes up short. Emily Muller with a rebound. Tori Bishop looking for some help, finds Maggie Betcher to cross the timeline. Emily Muller from 15 at the elbow, no good. Lindsay Primyon comes away with the ball. Poked away by Grace Highland. Now she's off to the race all by herself up off the glass, and good. Haley Lohman with the assist. Grace Highland now with 5 points this quarter, and it's a 7-point Vincentian lead at 41-34, 2:49 to go, third quarter. Panthers man-to-man defense now. The zone was not working in the first half. And right to Emily Muller, and she gives it right back. Tori Bishop now picks it up. A little sloppiness here, but it works out for the Panthers as Maggie Betcher comes away with that ball. Tori Bishop at the elbow. Emily Muller in the lane. And that is likely to be the third personal foul for Gabby. Yeah, sure enough, Gabby Baldazar called for her third personal foul. That's 3 team fouls for Vincentian this half, and it's Emily Muller at the line shooting 2. Drains the first one off the back of them just like you like to see it. Substitutions, Taylor Genser and Morgan Malinik on the floor for the Panthers. 2 substitutions for Vincentian. This brings Erin Masterson, number 21, back on the floor, and number 35, Mallory Silbert. Panthers within 6 now at 41-35. Emily Muller with her second. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded. Mallory Silbert with the ball against the Maggie Betcher man-to-man defense. Panthers giving Vincentian some fits now with this man-to-man defense, making them work a little harder. Out front. Oh, Emily Muller almost got away with that one. Oh, another one. Haley Lohman just a couple of millimeters away from stealing that one. On the floor, one of the 2 guards is going to be called for. Let's see if it's Maggie or if it's Haley Lohman. It is Haley Lohman, and that is 4 personal fouls on Haley Lohman. 2 team fouls for the Panthers this half. And Haley's going to have to take a break. This brings number 13, Susan McLean, back on the floor. Susan's a 5'8" junior guard, number 13. Non-shooting foul. Vincentian with the ball on offense again. And yet another, oh, looks like she palmed the ball. She turned it over. Timeout taken by Vincentian. Getting a little sloppy here. And he's indeed taking the 30-second timeout to calm down his troops. That turnover sends the ball right back to the Panthers now. Back within 6. They were within 6 a little while ago and could not convert. Vincentian got 2 quick buckets to stretch that lead back to double figures. But right now, Panthers with 1:53 to go in the third quarter now trail only by 6. It's 41-34. Lady Royals with the lead. Free throw shooting still excellent for the Panthers. They're 18 of 23 from the line. Those 18 valuable points, keeping them even closer than they probably should have been. The 1-2-2 zone. Panthers all in the front court. Emily Muller even. Soft pass to Taylor Genser. Emily gets away with it, but needs to put a little more mustard on that one. And that was a grabbing foul. Saw that from up here 13 rows back. That was Lindsay Primyon with the habeas grabus. That is 2 personals for Lindsay and 4 team fouls for Vincentian, getting them in the same kind of trouble they were in the first half. 1:40 to go. Panthers again with the ball. Morgan Malinik left side. Taylor Genser into some defense, but got it right back. Maggie Betcher. It's a stretch 2-3 zone. That zone is coming way out by Vincentian to bother our guards. Morgan Malinik finds Emily Muller at the elbow, up and off the front of the rim, no good, and snatched out of there by number 23. That's Gabby Baldassar again, and Vincentian with another offensive attempt, and that is, well, Katora Vactor walloped right into Emily Muller. No foul called there. But the follow-on bucket gives Vincentian back an 8-point lead. Emily Muller, top of the key, 50 seconds to go now. 8-point lead for Vincentian. Morgan Malinik blocked, got a little piece of that one. Morgan comes down to Emily Muller. Now turnaround jumper from baseline jumper from 10 feet, no good. Rebounded by Vincentian. .29 seconds now. Katora Vactor with the ball in the left-handed dribble. Mallory Silbert out high. Looks like Vincentian's going to use the last 22 seconds now of the third quarter for a last shot off the hands of Susan McLean and Emily Muller. Out of bounds stays with Vincentian with 16 seconds. Let's see if the Panthers can get this one back and get one more shot of their own. But it looks like Vincentian's going to use up all this time. Baseline three-point attempt, all right off the rim, no good. Maggie Betchard with the ball, 9 seconds to go. They need to be moving 7 seconds now. Maggie gets the ball up front. There's Taylor Gensler for two off the brim and good. It's a 2-point bucket for Taylor Gensler as time expires. Well done by the Panthers to keep it close, trailing by 6. It's a 43-37 Vincentian lead. Balanced scoring again for the Panthers, having 5 scores in that quarter alone. Grace Highland put in 5. She's now second on the team with 7. Emily Muller still leading all scorers for the Panthers with 8. She has 2 2-point buckets and 4 of 6 from the line. Grace Highland with 7, 5 points this quarter alone. Tori Bishop has 6, 4 for 5 from the line and 1 2-point bucket. 5 points for Haley Lohman, but she's in foul trouble now. She's on the bench with 4 personal fouls. That's not going to do her any good. Not sure we'll see her again the rest of the night. Taylor Gensler now with 4 points. Maggie Betchard, number 14, with 3 of 4 from the line. And Morgan Malinik, number 50, with 2. Still foul trouble for the Vincentian Lady Royals. Number 31, Joellen Spencer now with 3. Number 23, Gabby Baldassar also with 3. 4 team fouls so far for Vincentian, 2 for the Upper St. Clair Panthers as we go to quarter number 4. Panthers with the ball. There's Morgan Malinik at the free throw line, finds Emily Muller on the baseline. Ill-advised pass. She was looking for Taylor Gensler. Off Emily Muller, but it goes right back and picked up by Morgan Mallory Silbert. Her second bucket. That's 4 points for Mallory. And that's an 8-point Vincentian lead at 45-37. Panthers not able to eat into this lead. There's Morgan Malinik, and it's tipped, but she gets the ball right back. Maggie Betchard down the lane. Off the rim, no good. Dragged out of there by Morgan Malinik. Finds Taylor Gensler now off the rim, also no good. Emily Muller not able to rebound. Gabby Baldassar comes out with that one, and Lindsey Primian getting the ball across the timeline. Erin Masterson back to Primian down to the baseline for a 3-pointer. Right off the rim, no good, but rebound. Emily Muller drags it off the floor for the rebound. Grace Highland looks ahead for Maggie Betchard. Maggie finds Taylor Gensler. Wow, nice catch and shoot by Taylor Gensler. Off the Maggie Betchard assist, Taylor Gensler now with 6. Panthers trail by 6, needing a defensive stop. And there it is, the defensive stop. Grace Highland with the left hand off the glass and in, all by herself. Grace Highland now with 9, brings the Panthers back within 4, the closest they've been in a long time. A long 3-point attempt again by Lindsey Primian, drains that one. Great shooting by Lindsey Primian. 4 3-pointers for her on the night, 16 total points. 48-41, 7-point Vincentian lead. Morgan Malinik gets the ball knocked away. Gabby Baldassar coming up with it. 7-point lead, 48-41 for Vincentian. 5:50 to go in the contest. And Taylor Ginster comes away with it. Finds Maggie Betchert left side. Great back to Grace Highland off the glass and in. Good assist by Maggie Betchert. Grace Highland with 2. 11 to lead all Panthers scores. Panthers still trail by 5. Can't eat into this lead. Rattles off the rim, no good, but rebounded. Finally, Emily Muller drags one away. That was Katoris Vactor who had that shot for Vincentian. Maggie Betchert on the run. Finds Morgan Molini with the scoop shot up and off the rim, no good. Gabby Baldassar with that rebound, stolen away again by the Panthers. Maggie Betchert. Panthers with another chance to bring this close, and there it is. That'll be on the floor. Shooting foul or floor foul. Let's see how they call it. Floor foul. It's on 32. That is Katora Vactor. That's her third personal foul. And a timeout called. 5 team fouls now for the Lady Royals with 5 minutes, 9 seconds left. It's a 48-43 Vincentian lead, and the Panthers have come through with a little fire this quarter with some timely steals, not making the turnovers, and the rebounds that were lacking in the first couple of quarters here. Grace Highland, 4 points this quarter to total. For her totals now 11. Taylor Ginster also in there with 1. Panthers outscoring the Vincentian Lady Royals 6-5. 3-point shooting has been very nicely done by the Vincentian Lady Royals. 4 of them by number 30, Lindsay Premian, and 2 by Katora Vactor. Still, only 4 scores now for Vincentian. Katora Vactor, number 32, leading all Lady Royals with 18. 16 points for number 30, Lindsay Premian, 10 for Erin Masterson, and 4 for number 35, Mallory Silbert. This ought to be the Panthers' ball. Trailing by 5 with 5 minutes, 8 seconds to go. Taylor Ginster going to inbound the ball under the Panthers' own basket. See if the Panthers can get a quick catch and shoot here. Taylor Ginster finds Grace Highland for 3. Off the rim, no good, and no rebound. Yes, no rebound. Off Taylor Ginster's head. She does gather it in. So gets that loose ball rebound collected by the Panthers. One more shot at getting this lead down to 3. Maggie Betchert to Grace Highland. There's Emily Muller at the free throw line. Tough defense put on by the Lady Royals. It's another zone defense, 2-1-2. So it shifts to a 2-1-2, 2-3 zone. Emily Muller down low, turnaround jumper, and good. Emily Muller, 10 points tonight. Now the Panthers need some defense. They're within 3, and that's the closest they've been, well, since I can practically remember tonight, but it's a 48-45 Vincentian lead. 4:23 to go. Another 3-point attempt, and down and drained. You think they'd be out on her? No, that's 5 3-pointers by Lindsay Premion. And there she's called for the personal foul. That is 3 personals on Lindsay Premion, and now that's 6 team fouls. 6 team fouls for the Lady Royals. Now, from here on out, Panthers will be shooting free throws, and we're halfway done with quarter number 4. 4 minutes gone, 4 to go. Taylor Ginster for 3, off the rim, and no good. Morgan Molina comes down with it on the second bounce off the rim. 6-point Vincentian lead, 51-45. Maggie Betchert down in the corner for 3, off the rim, no good. And Katora Vactor comes away with, stolen by Taylor Ginster, up and off the glass, no good. To get the rebound back. And that was Grace Highland knocking it away from Katora Vactor, but it's Vincentian ball. 3:42 to go, and a 6-point Lady Royals lead. Panthers had a chance to cut that down to 4. Couldn't quite get the shot they wanted. Now it's going to take a little defense to get that ball back. Oh boy, Grace Highland just plain couldn't stop. I know she wanted to play tight defense on Lindsay Premian, but she just plain could not stop. That is Grace Highland's 3rd personal. I can't see Coach taking her out of the game right now. Haley Lohman back on the floor with 4 personal fouls. Maggie Betchert, number 14, on the bench. Erin Masterson, quick turnaround, no good. And who comes away with it? Haley Lohman comes away with that loose ball. 3:20 to go. Panthers needing a bucket in a hurry here. 51-45. Vincentian lead. Panthers not able to waste this kind of time. but needing to get themselves a good shot. This defense by the Lady Royals has been terrific. It's still a really spread wide 2-3 zone. Emily Muller with a little turnaround again off the rim. No good. That should, well, thought that probably should have belonged to the Panthers. It goes the other way. Lady Royals coming out with that loose ball. 2:53 to go now. 51-45 Vincentian. Off Morgan Lennox's leg and rescued by Grace Highland rather. Nice assist by Katora Vactor into the hands of Gabby Baldessar, her first two of the night. Now the Panthers in a little bit of trouble. Emily Muller finds Haley Lohman, and Haley did not look it into her hands and out of bounds. Now Panthers with an 8-point deficit and only 2:19 to go. Vincentian can pretty much take their jolly good time here, not needing to do much of anything and able to eat up as much clock as they can. That's their sixth person right now. If the Panthers, they're going to have to foul. Panthers have a lot of fouls to give. They only have 3 personals this half. If they're going to send Vincentian to the line, now's the time to start fouling. Five-second violation called on the Lady Royals. And not having done anything with it, having been fully guarded and not having done anything with it in 5 seconds. Panthers get the benefit of a turnover, but also using up a lot of time here they really can't afford to do. Taylor Genser now in the lane, looking for Emily Muller, but gave it right away. And Vincentian in control again with an 8-point lead, and now 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Grace Highland with the personal foul. Won't do anybody any harm. Plenty of fouls to give, but that is Grace's 4th personal foul. She's only got 1 more. Only 14 fouls for the Panthers. Needing a steal right now to have any chance at this. It's up and down. Taylor Genser now comes away with an air ball rebound. Haley Lohman needing to get something in a hurry. Only a minute 15 left to go. Taylor Genser for 3. Up and off the rim, no good. Morgan Molinik rescues it. Taylor Genser comes back with it again. Haley Lohman this time. She decides to go to the hoop. Let's see who this one is on. That is on Joellen Spicer, her 4th, 7th team foul, and Panthers will be shooting free throws from here on out. Haley Lohman goes to the line, shooting 1-1, already 3 for 4 from the line tonight, but that was all in the first quarter. First one up and in. Off the rim, off the backboard and in. 4 for 5 from the line for Haley tonight. She gets 1 more, and it's a 7-point Vincentian lead at 53-46. 1:02 left. That was off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Vincentian's Gabby Baldessar. Offensive foul called on Katora Vactor. Emily Muller just standing there minding her own business, and that's 4 personals on Katora Vactor. 48 seconds to go. Substitution Erin Masterson off. Mallory Silbert, number 35, on for Vincentian. 48 seconds to go. Looks like the Panthers are going to drop this one. It's just a question of by how much, because that defense of Vincentian is just playing too much. Morgan Molinik. Emily Muller with a rebound, up and no good. It comes down with it, but that ball is going to belong to Vincentian. And that 7-point lead, the Panthers are not going to overcome that. 34.5 seconds left in the contest. 53-46, 7-point Vincentian lead. Some great shooting, some timely rebounding by the Lady Royals. When I say great, I think there's 7 3-point shots successful tonight. Haley Lohman, but she gives it right back. 21 seconds to go now. Vincentian's got time to burn. Maggie Betcher with the foul, but it won't do much. Panthers still have too many fouls to give. That's Maggie Betcher's 2nd, only the 5th team foul. 17 seconds left in the contest. non-shooting foul. Vincentian bringing the ball in on the side. Grace Highland commits one, and that will be all for Grace. That is 5 for Grace Highland. And with 14.8 seconds to go, Susan McLean, number 13, comes back on the floor for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. .12 seconds now. Vincentian playing keep away. 5 seconds to go. That'll be pretty much do it. I doubt they'll take another shot. They don't have to. They've got that lead, and that is it. That's the end of tonight's contest. The Lady Royals of Vincentian Academy come in and defeat the Upper St. Clair Panthers 53-46. It's a non-section game. Panthers will be back in serious action next week with section opponents home and away. Well, my name's Kevin McGahey. I'm glad you were with us all night long. Gary Berner has been my videographer, and we were glad to bring you this contest tonight. Stay tuned for future Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers basketball games. Thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.